So recently I replayed all of Monster Girl Quest. I do so about once a year, and as always I had a blast with it, but after making it through the game I still had an itch for some more Monster Girl and Luca action, so I went to look for some of the spin-off games that I know exist. This is where I found Monster Girl Quest 3D, a further modded version of the H-Doom mod for the original Doom, this time though with less demons and more monster girls, all fully animated in glorious Doom-style sprite art. But the real cherry on top was finding out that apparently people speedrun the game, which I found pretty interesting. The game is pretty simple and rather short. You spawn into the forest, get the blue key in the cave, use it to open the door to the house, you then get the red key in the house, go back to the cave and use the red key to open the exit gate and then run to the finish line. This is the route that every player has to take, but when it comes to doing it as fast as possible, two names are bound to pop up, and by that I mean I could only find two people who have attempted it. The first is SVO10 Super Slug, who made a run on September 26th of 2018, and honestly it's one of the weirdest things that I've ever watched. Throughout the run the guy gets lost multiple times, and on several occasions he just stops up to do things which only serve to give him a worse time, and honestly I'm pretty convinced that the run he uploaded is at most his second time playing through the game, achieving a not so impressive time of 2 minutes and 38 seconds. Still, he called it a speedrun, and if only by that metric alone, he's still added to the game's run level. The real champion of the Monster Girl Quest speedrunning scene though is a man known as Wade, who's the sole person to ever hold the world record in the 4% runs. His first attempt was on January 19th of 2018, where he made quite a decent run. He runs the entire map in about as nice and efficient a manner as you can, skipping all the monster killing and instead just focusing on making it to the key locations as fast as possible, which secured him a nice time of 1 minute and 37 seconds, over a minute faster than the run Super Slug would make almost a year later. Wade would however go on to beat his own record almost 2 years later, this time though not just running the map fast but also implementing actual Doom speedrunning strategies. As on October 21st of 2019, Wade beat his previous time and made the at that point best seen 4% speedrun of Monster Girl Quest 3D, re-attaining the world record which he already held by achieving a whopping time of 1 minute and 21 seconds, dropping his original time by over 15 seconds by utilizing what's known as SR40, a common speedrunning strategy in the original Doom. As by both strafing and running forward at the same time, you can combine the movement vectors, greatly increasing your run speed, which then allowed him to sink over a sixth of his runtime. And since then, no one has been able to, or even tried I assume, to beat the record. That is, until recently, where a new challenger came along, who would completely blow Wade's record out of the water. A speedrunning legend turned to hentai games, a man known only as... Oh shit, it's me. Yes, you see, yesterday I spent all afternoon speedrunning Monster Girl Quest 3D, achieving an unprecedented time of 1 minute and 19 seconds, officially making me the new world record holder. So why am I making this video now? Just to brag about my newfound record? Well, obviously that's part of it, but you see, given that no one's even tried to speedrun the game for almost a year now, it feels like a really hollow victory, which is why I like to formally issue a challenge to all of you to give the run an attempt yourself. Down below I've linked to the game, it's free to play and only takes up about 20 megabytes, so there really is no excuse to not give it a shot. If not to speedrun it yourself, then at the very least just to see the juicy loss animations for all the different monster girls. I'll also link to my full run down below, alongside those of Wade and Super Slug, so you can analyze every speedrun currently made on the map. I will also be streaming myself trying to get a better time over on Twitch, twitch.tv/hardvegan, so we can discuss speedrunning strategies live and possibly cry together as someone undoubtedly beats my time within an hour of this video's upload. Don't worry about the porn aspects of the game either in regards to streaming, as it is technically safe for work so long as you don't actually let the monster girls kill you, which presents us with a fun scenario if you die in the game you get banned off Twitch for real. Hope to see you over there.